Hello YouTube makeup lovers, so I am here with another product empties video or a products I've used up. I have a ton of products to show you. My basket is pretty full this time. I usually do about 3 months for a product empties, 3 months worth of products. This month I kind of went over a little bit because I believe the last one I did was for the end of April. So this is May, June, July, and what we have of August. So it's pretty much going to be a 4-month product empties video. So I have a ton of products to share with you guys, so we better get started. The very first product I'm going to share with you guys today is a deep conditioner, and this is the Macadamia Natural Oil Deep Repair Mask. I have always loved this conditioner, and this is not the first time that I talk about it. It's definitely been in previous empties videos. I just feel like this last time I didn't love it as much. For some reason I felt that the consistency was a little bit different than the one that I am used to. It is already a thick mask and I love that, but this time I felt like it was like a little too thick. And I'm not sure if anybody else feels that way, but I just felt that the consistency was a little bit different. It didn't spread on my hair as nicely as it used to. I mean, it still worked like a very good mask. I also did feel that lately it just made my hair, I guess it wasn't as, you know, if you use too much conditioner, it kind of like weighs your hair down. I kind of felt that this time around it did weigh my hair down. It could be that my hair's changed and it's asking for another conditioner. For some reason, I do feel that the formula was a little bit different. It's not the one that I am used to. The next conditioner I have that I also used up is by Salerm, and this is the capillary mask. It's the wheat germ mask. This one I love. This one has a funky color like that down there, and it just smells really, really great. I've always loved it. This is one that I definitely want to go repurchase right away, and it is just a really good product. It just makes the hair feel so soft and smooth, yet it doesn't weigh it down. It does feel light, and it is just a great mask, and of course I love the smell. Next, I also have a little baggie of my CVS cotton oval pads that I love to buy. These are the ones that I love to use with my Bioderma to remove my eye makeup, and they're just the best because they're big and they're oval, and I just love them. I must have used about 7 or 8 of these already, but I guess I must have just, you know, kept one here just to share with you guys. I have a few shampoos that I have used up these past few months, and this one is the Garnier Fructis. This is the Pure Clean. This is definitely one that I have used in the past. It's just been a while since I repurchased it, but I did. It's from the drugstore, great price, great quality of shampoo. I definitely would recommend it. It does make your hair feel so clean. It just really, really, really cleans your hair. I feel like it does clean out all that buildup from any products that you may use, and I just really love it. The shampoo that I used up is this one from Matrix Biolage, and it is the Color Last shampoo. This is one of the ones that I always go back to purchase. I already have one in the shower because I used this up about a month ago, and I just really love it. I love the way it cleanses my hair. I always like shampoos that when I apply it, I feel it just getting everywhere. I don't like the shampoo to be like caked up on my hair where I feel like it's just like a glob of product stuck in one spot. I like the shampoo to be able to smooth around everywhere. I like it to lather, and all the shampoos that I pretty much gravitate towards have those qualities, and this is definitely one of them. Love it, recommend it. In most of my product empties, you definitely see me use up some gentle foaming hand soap. These are the ones from Bath and Body Works. I love these. I have 4 here that I'm gonna share with you guys, and I'm gonna tell you the ones that I definitely want to repurchase. The very first one is this Lavender Blossom one. I love this. This was definitely a favorite of mine. I haven't been able to get it again. I hope it comes back. I don't know when, at the end of the year or whenever. That's when I bought this. I bought this at the end of last year, and I just want it again because it just smelled so good. It says here, Lavender Blossom, French Vanilla, and Warm Vanilla, and Fresh Sage. So that's what this one has, and I love it. This is definitely one that I would recommend. Another one is the Fresh Sparkling Snow. This one is not one that I would repurchase. It smelled okay, but nothing that I'm crazy about. Next, I have the Bath & Body Works Eucalyptus Mint Gentle Foaming Hand Soap, and this is one of my all-time favorites. This is the one that I always repurchase. This one, luckily, is available, I believe, all season long because I have never had a problem repurchasing it. It just smells so good. And the last one that I think I have, I'm not sure, there could be another one in there, is the Candy Cane Bliss. This is another one that I love to buy in the winter months when it's available. I love it, one of my all-time faves, and these are definitely one of the ones that I will repurchase. This one has winter, peppermint, vanilla, and whipped cream. That's what it says for the scents. I have some products from Lush, and the very first one is the Ocean Salt Face and Body Scrub. This is an amazing scrub. It has to be my #1 favorite body scrub. I've even used it on my face. It works great on my face. I just prefer something else for my face. But this one is a great product. It's definitely one that I always want to repurchase. It just feels so good, and I definitely recommend it. It's, like I said, my #1 body scrub. Then I have the Dirty Springwash Shower Gel. This is another one of my favorite products from Lush, and this is by far one of my favorite shower gels ever. It just smells so great, so clean. You definitely feel it soften the water. It's very obvious when I am using this. That doesn't happen with my other shower gels, and I just really, really love it. It's just a little bit pricey for a shower gel because you can buy a huge tank at the drugstore and they work great for a lot less than this one, but I love to treat myself for this Dirty Spring Wash. Next product from Lush that I have is this grass shower gel, and I bought the little size just to test it out, and I'm really glad I did. When I first bought it, I just kind of liked the smell when I smelled it at the store, even though my friend and the salesperson told me, ooh, that doesn't smell that great, and I was like, oh, I kind of like it. So I bought it, and then when I did use it in the shower, the smell wasn't what I had actually thought I smelled in the store. It really did smell like grass, and it was just like a little bit too much. It really smells like freshly cut grass. For some reason I thought that I smelled like, I used to have this like shampoo that I loved, and it had like algae in it, and it just smelled so good. And then that is kind of like what I smelled when I first bought this, but no, it didn't smell like that in the shower. It smells like grass, which is probably why it's called grass, and I will not be repurchasing this product. My Fresh Creme Ancienne eye cream. This is by far my favorite eye cream in the whole wide world. It works amazing. I can't live without it. I've already repurchased it. I recommend it 100%. I know it is a very pricey eye cream. It is about $100, I believe. I don't know if it's 100, 105. I really can't remember, but it's around that range. So it definitely is pricey, but it's like the one that I love so much. I love using it under my concealer. It just makes any product that I put over my eyes just look even more beautiful than they would on their own. And it is just the eye cream that I cannot live without. Let me show you the consistency of the eye cream. This is what it looks like. It's not your typical eye cream. Like if I were to touch this, it's not like a soft cream. I mean, I'm pushing down on it and it's not going down. So I just love it so much. It's kind of like a paste, and it just works really great. It also lasts a really long time. The last one I had just for, I believe, almost like a year. I have to check out when was the last time I bought it, but it does last a long time. It's not like you're going to be buying it every single month. I mean, I know I've had mine for pretty much, I would say, almost up to a year. It can last you. The Christian Dior, this is a smoothing plumping lip balm. This has become one of my all-time favorite lip balms. It's the one I have on my night table. It's not one that I would use really much under a lip product or like a lipstick, but it is the one that I use when my lips just feel very dry, and just one little layer of this, it's like you revamp your lips. It's the one that I have on my night table. I love to use it before I go to bed and just any time that I'm walking around my house. It is a great product. I have already repurchased this. Bioderma Sensibio H2O. This is a makeup removing Micelle solution. For sensitive skin, it is a non-rinse formula. It's paraben free and it's hypoallergenic. Love this product. I ran out of it and I was without it for a few months. I was able to find a drugstore alternative, which I did like, but nothing like the Bioderma. It is the best. I was able to get my hands on another one because a friend of mine brought me 2 big ones from Spain when she went, and I'm just so happy. I just love it so much. It is a great product. It removes your eye makeup like you have no idea. It even removes waterproof mascara, and I just love it. It just cleans your face so well. MAC brush cleaner. This is a great brush cleaner. I love it. I have already repurchased it. Don't forget that when you have your empty MAC products, you can take them back to MAC to be recycled, and you can get a free product if you bring in 6 containers. But this is a great brush cleaner. This is one that I like to put in a little bit of water, and I dip my brushes. I kind of get like a little Tupperware I fill it up with a little bit of water. I add a couple squirts of the brush cleaner, and then I just kind of move my brushes in there, and it just works wonders. I do like to use it more with the powder product brushes, like with the brushes that I use with my powders. For my brushes that I use with like foundations and concealers and cream products, I prefer baby shampoo, but this is a great brush cleaner. Recommend it, and I definitely will continue to repurchase this product. The Simple Cleansing Micellar Water is the one that I just mentioned earlier, that when I ran out of my Bioderma, this is the one that I tried from the drugstore. I really did love it, but if I had to pick between this one and the Bioderma, I would definitely pick the Bioderma. The only thing that I like about this one better is that it's less expensive and it's readily available. I can go to CVS and buy it anytime I want, whereas with Bioderma, that is not the case. But it is a good product. I just feel that the Bioderma did remove my makeup a little bit better. It attacked the waterproof mascara much more than this one did. But again, this is a very good product, and I would definitely recommend it, and I would repurchase it. The Dove Hair Therapy. This is a Refresh and Care Volume Dry Shampoo. This is a wonderful dry shampoo. I definitely recommend it. It's giving my Suave dry shampoo a little bit of competition, but those are the two dry shampoos that I love the most. The other day I went to CVS though, and I couldn't find it. They didn't have either one. They didn't have the Suave and they didn't have the Dove, but this is definitely a great product. Totally recommended. I have to go back to the drugstore and repurchase it. It is a great product and drugstore prices, so you really just can't beat it. The L'Oreal Elnette Satin Hairspray. This is the unscented. It says it's extra strong hold. I think that the L'Oreal Elnette hairsprays are just the best hairsprays that you can get your hands on. I love them. I've tried different ones. I already have a backup right there. This is the one that I like to use when I curl my hair, and it just makes the curls last so long, and I just really love it. Best hairspray ever. Definitely recommend and have already repurchased. I have my MAC makeup cleansing wipes. I used to always love these MAC cleansing wipes. I used to buy them over and over again, and this last pack just really sucked. I don't know why, because I feel like every time I pulled out a wipe, another wipe would come out with it. I was never able to get just one wipe, and I know how to work these little wipey thingies. I've bought them before, and you pull the top of the wipe and only one comes out, but not with this last pack that I got, and it's only happened with this one. It hasn't happened with any other. I would get like 2 or 3 makeup wipes all at once. I just didn't like it. It was really frustrating. I'm sure I wasted half of these just because instead of pulling out one wipe, I would pull out 2. I don't know why. And it just removed the makeup. Okay, it was just nothing special. I guess I've gotten used to taking off my makeup with my Bioderma, and I've also taken off my makeup with the Kirkland facial towelettes from Costco, and those just work great, which makes me think that it's not worth for me to spend the money on the MAC face wipes anymore. I don't know if this pack was awful, but I really don't see myself repurchasing these anytime soon. I have a few products I have used up for the body, and these I will definitely repurchase all 3 of them. The very first one is the Stress Relief from Bath & Body Works. This is the Eucalyptus and Spearmint Sugar Scrub. Love it, feels great on the skin. It's just so luxurious. I just love the way that it smells, and I love it, and I will repurchase it, but I haven't repurchased it yet. It's like one of those products that you love to have and I love to buy, but it's not one that I have to run out to the store and get as soon as I run out of it. Next, I have the Origins Ginger Gloss. This is a great oil for the body. Love applying it after a shower. Definitely will repurchase this one. And then I have the Fresh Ultra Nourishing Body Oil. Again, this is another oil for the body. I really do love it. When I first got it though, I didn't like it because it was very thick, and I felt that it didn't glide on my skin nicely. So the way that I have been using it pretty much is that once I get out of the shower, when my body is still very damp, that's when I apply it, and mixed with your dampness, it just glides on so nicely. I feel that between the Fresh and the Origins just of course has a much better price. It's less expensive than the Fresh, but I think I like the Fresh a little bit more, and this is probably the one that I'm going to get next. But these are definitely 2 oils that I would repurchase, and of course the Sugar Scrub from Bath & Body Works I love. So these are 3 products that I would definitely be repurchasing. Some more hair products. I have the Moroccan oil. This is the Hydrating Styling Cream. This is definitely a product that I would repurchase. I have used it in the past. This is something that I always love to use when my hair is wet right before I blow dry it. It also helps you detangle a little bit, and it smells wonderful like all these Moroccan oil products do. It is a very good hair product, but lately the one that I have been gravitating towards the most is the It's a 10 Miracle Leave-In product. This is one that I love. It's also one that I like to fill up in this little container and take it to the beach. Amazing for detangling your hair. I mean, all in all, they're both really good products, but I do have a large size of this one, so until I don't run out of my It's a 10 Miracle Leave-In product, I will not be repurchasing the Moroccan oil. But definitely a product that in the future, if I get to see it at a beauty supply or something like that, I will be repurchasing it. So they're both really good products for the hair. I have some sunscreen that I have used up that I'm about to get rid of. There's still actually a little bit left in both of them, but being that it's sunscreen, I know I've already had it for a long time to get rid of them and get some new one. This is the La Roche-Posay SPF 40. It's the Anthelios 40 Sunscreen Cream, and I used this for a long time. I really liked it. It's a very good sunscreen. It is the one that you can buy at the drugstore, this La Roche-Posay brand. They have it at my CVS and they have it at tons of drugstores. Lately though, I have been using the Tarte Guard sunscreen. I love the smell of that Tarte Guard, and it works really well. This one also worked well. Definitely something that I would repurchase, but I don't really need to have a gazillion sunscreens, and since I already bought this one, I probably won't be buying this one for a long time. Then I also used up the Bare Minerals. This is the SPF 30 Natural Sunscreen. This is one that when you take out the top, it has a little brush, and it is like a powder. This sunscreen, I used to like it a lot, like say I was going on a cruise and I wanted to apply my sunscreen, and then you kind of looked a little shiny, or you know, you kind of looked a little like if your skin was a little too oily, and I would apply this one over my cream sunscreen, and it would just make your face look nice and pretty, like if you had to put on maybe a little bit of makeup on and you just put on a little bit more sunscreen. So this works well. Probably will not be repurchasing. I did like it while I had it, but it's probably something that I'm not going to be repurchasing. Like I said, I already have a new sunscreen, and you really don't need all that many of them. It's not like, you know, it's not like you're buying a new perfume that you want to try different perfumes. It's just sunscreen. Good to get rid of them after a while. This one has an expiration date. It's September. This one didn't, but I know I've had this one longer than this one, so time to get rid of it. I think that all sunscreens should have an expiration date. Lipsticks that I have sort of used up. There's a little bit in here left, but I'm just gonna get rid of it because I have had this lipstick for a really long time. This one is MAC's Pervette, one of my all-time favorite lipsticks from MAC, and this one is Snob, another one of my all-time favorites. Snob is definitely a lipstick that I used to love to wear on its own. This is Snob right here. Pervette is one that I used to love to wear all the time under a particular lip gloss. On its own, Pervette is not all that great, but under a gloss, it really is just a beautiful color. I have already repurchased both of these just because I love them so much. They're great colors, and I'm definitely gonna be recycling these. Here is what they look up close. The darker pink is Snob, and the lighter pink is Pervette. Used up 3 mascaras this past month. The very first one is the Voluminous Full Definition from L'Oreal. That is one that you can buy at the drugstore. I also used up the Maybelline The Falsies Volume Express. Great, great mascara. And the Lights Camera Lashes from Tarte. Again, these are all 3 amazing mascaras, and there are some that I have already repurchased. This one already went to CVS and didn't find the Full Definition, and I do have a backup of the falsies. So those are definitely some of my favorite mascaras. I want to show you the wands of the mascara up close. I'm going to start from this side and go towards that way. The very first one is the one from Tarte. In the middle, I have the L'Oreal Full Definition, and the last one I have is the Maybelline The Falsies. So these are the 3 wands of the mascaras. Origins Vitazing with SPF 15 is one of my all-time favorite face creams. Love it. It does have SPF, so it's really great. It's something that I love to use during the day. It also has a very light sheer tint release, but it gives you a nice little glow. It does have a little bit of color, but not enough to be a BB cream or a CC cream or even a tinted moisturizer. The cream comes out white, and then as you mix it in, that little color will come out. But it's very light, very natural. You can't even tell, and it just looks like your skin is glowing. Then I also have the Fresh Rose Hydrating Gel Cream. This one has a pump like this, and this has become one of my all-time favorite face products. I have already repurchased it. It's a gel, but it is a gel that definitely moisturizes. It's not like it's a gel that you barely feel like you're putting anything into your face. It's like a thicker gel. It just blends in beautifully, and it's great for your skin. It just moisturizes so well. I love to use it in the daytime. Sometimes I even use it under makeup, sometimes when I don't wear makeup, and you can also use it in the nighttime. Burt's Bees Shea Butter Hand Repair Cream. This is one that you can find at CVS. I do love the way it smells, and it is just such a thick, luxurious cream. The only con about it is that it leaves your hand so greasy and oily. It has cocoa butter and sesame oil, which is probably why. And it's one that it's good. I love the way that it smells, but it is kind of a pain in the butt having to just like not touch anything for a good half hour after you've applied it, because if you do, you will get everything oily and greasy. You really just can't touch anything. I used to just do it in the nighttime and kind of leave my hands outside of my sheets, but it is kind of a pain, so it's probably one that I'm not going to be repurchasing anytime soon. Plus, lately I have been using this one from First Aid Beauty, the Ulta Repair Cream, and this can be used for the body, but I love it for the hands. So that's the one that I'm kind of using as a hand cream. Another product that I used up also from that First Aid Beauty brand is the face cleanser. This was a deluxe sample that I received, and I really liked it. It has Fab Antioxidant Booster. It says it removes surface oils, makeup, dirt, safe for sensitive skin. I really liked it, and it's definitely one that I would buy the full size in when I run out of my Origins checks and balances. This is definitely the next one that I'm gonna try out because I really like this sample. I used it for a little bit over a week is what this lasted. It's a really great, these deluxe samples are just the best. You can try so many new products, and this is one that I like that I will be repurchasing. Used up my Too Faced Cocoa Powder Foundation. Love this foundation. This is my favorite powder foundation ever. Of all the ones that I've tried, this is the one that I love the most. I have already repurchased it. This is in the shade Light Medium. It is a great powder foundation. Even though now the shade that I bought, I ended up buying the light one just because I thought it was probably going to be a little bit better on my skin, but I guess both of them will work either way. But this is a great product. I totally recommend it. I used this Boscia Pure Purifying Black Strips. This is something that I got as a sample, and I got one of these and I tried it out, and it was just awful. It was just so dangerous. I thought it was gonna pull my nose out, and I just really did not like it. It was just painful. I feel like it's not something that would be good for you. I mean, I know you like to pull out all the blackheads, but in this case, it's not like I could pull out the blackheads or the whiteheads. It was that I was about to rip off my skin. So it was awful. I had to just wet in order to get it out, and I promised that I would never try this one again. I have a few concealers here that I have used up, and these are amazing concealers. These are some of my all-time favorites. The very first one is the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer, and I use the shade NW20, and I have already repurchased this concealer. And then the next one is from Urban Decay, and this is the Naked Skin Concealer, and I use the shade Light Neutral. Between the two, I have to say that I love the Urban Decay one more, but I still always like to have both of these in my collection. They're both great concealers. Love the MAC Pro Longwear, but just ever since Urban Decay came out with this Naked Skin Concealer, I really haven't used anything else. I haven't even reached for my Clé de Peau, which is like my all-time favorite concealer, and I still love it. But this is just one that is just so awesome. I have never gone through a product so fast like I did with this one. Repurchased both of these, and these are products that I think I will continue to purchase forever. I used up my Urban Decay eyeshadow in the shade Half Baked. This is by far my #1 favorite eyeshadow of all time. It is the best. It is the one that I always gravitate towards. Of course, I already have a new one, and this is what the color looks like. It is just such a beautiful eyeshadow. I love it so much. It's the one that I always like to apply on my lid. So that is pretty much it. The basket is empty, and it's ready to receive some new products that I use up in the next few months. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video and got to see a few of the products that I love and some of the ones that I just didn't love all that much. And as always, I want to say thank you so much for watching Be Lounge Makeup. Bye!